Hey everybody, welcome to a custom Lego minifigure about our favorite moon shadow elf. Moon being one of the 6 primal sources. Get the moon, ocean, the earth, the sky, the stars, the hair.
Earth?
This is a Lego minifigure Rayla, a assassin who's never assassinated anybody. Alright, enough of that. Let's take a look at the minifigure. This is the front of the minifigure. You can see the torso detailing over there, and mostly, which is the key thing for me, which is genuinely surprising for me, mostly how it doesn't look bad. Alright, this is actually a good one. This is a minifigure that I actually like and I'm proud of. But it did come out relatively well, even if you can't see it. And then we just got the side torso detailing, and then we got the new the indents on the sides that they put in the female torsos. I didn't do that on the last one. Yes, I made a last one. I'll get into that later. But I think it turned out pretty alright. And then these hands, I end up just doing them both together and not on a minifigure, but like they're both on a stand. That's how I paint them. And I just try to paint them as symmetrical as possible, and it turns out they came out pretty dang symmetrical, so it's a win in my book. And then we're gonna go to the side here. You can just see some more detailing on the side, and then just the side working our way down. You can see the boots, and then the just the line of the, I don't know what that's called, just like the strap, I guess, that goes around the side. And then you just see the other part of the strap up there, and then you just see the arm, and then just there's not really much on the torso there. And then you kind of just see more of the hair detailing down there. And then going to the back right here, we can see I made some improvements to the hair piece. I tried to make it a little more, I don't know, good looking, I guess is the term. And so that's that. And then you oh, it chipped over there, the paint a little bit. Oh man, oh well. And then you kind of just see some of the ears poking through, and then just the torso detailing. There's not a lot there. And then that's just the belt going through. And then I didn't actually paint the strap going down, just because, to be honest, it just be a pain to paint inside the minifigure legs, and I rarely do that anyway. So I just coated it with the same color as the pants. And then we got the just dark blue boots down there. And then circling back around, you can see that strap continuing, the boots going upwards, and then you got just the more arm detailing down there, just the gauntlets, I guess you'd call them, and like the shoulder detailing over there. And that's basically it. You can see more of the side detailing in the hair with the horns, and that basically brings it back around. I think the improvements of this really start to shine when you take a look at the old one. As the first thing that I think is superior is the torso printing. Just looking at the actual torso itself, I think the one on the right not only has a better color, that's the main reason I did this, is because it's not like an aqua blue on the left, it's more of a dark green on the right. So I wanted to make that color change, and I also wanted to improve the torso printing, which I thought the torso printing was great in the last one, but I just wanted to improve it more, and now I'm looking back, it's not so great. Also, if you didn't know, for Lego female torsos, they have this like little indent on the sides, and it's not as big as regular torso or regular Lego minifigure torsos, but I did want to make that indent because that's something missing on the other one, and I think it does make it look better, and it did, and I'm really impressed with that. And then we also got a different change in the different like harness, like strap thing right here. You can just see that over here it's more just thick and not good, and I tried to hone it in and put some like thin black lining over there to make it look better. I think it went pretty alright. Also, the boots on the old one are a totally different color. They're supposed to be the same color as the chest. I didn't get that, so I had to fix that on this one. And before we move on, let's just take a look at the top right here, which over here the actual shoulder pieces are a lot more alike to the actual design itself. Over here they're more open, so I try to fix that in this one. And you can also see the horns are more like, I don't know what the word is, but like pointy. It's more at an upwards angle than these ones, and that's also more accurate to the design. And then we're going to go over to the side here. I'm turning 2 of these highly unstable turntable things, so I do apologize if it looks a bit jarring. And then going over the side here, I fixed not only the shape of the ear, but also the color. Mixing skin tone paint, even remotely close, I learned is not fun. So when I even got remotely close on this one, I was like, I'm good, I'm done. But this one, I tried to get it a little bit better. I mean, it still doesn't look quite right there, but it does look a bit better than the old one. And then we also got some more evidence to show that the horns are a bit more angled and better than the last one. Then also I generally improved the sculpt of the actual hairpiece, making it slope like more gradual down rather than just having this like this bump and then this shoot down. So I think that improved it a lot. And then you kind of just see the thicker strap over there and the thinner one down there. And then I had more angle to the boots like the actual model, whereas this one is more flat. And then we got the back, which is just, you know, it's the back. The one thing I do think I did better on this one was the actual angle of the torso coat. I think that one came a lot better, even if there's that nick in that paint, but who cares. And this one came out a little bit worse, but you know what, whatever, you gotta take what you can get. And then this one, the strap doesn't look too bad, but I just wanted to modify over here to make it look more like the design. And then going over to the front, or before we do that, just the actual, again, shoulders, I made them more symmetrical and more alike to the actual design, unlike those ones. And the other side is basically the same thing applies that it applied to the other side, except for the fact that I want to point out that I did put the brown, even if you guys can't see it that well, I did put the brown line on the gauntlets over there, and that was missing on the other one, so I wanted to add that. And then we're going back to the front, and that about concludes that. Also, real quick look at the swords here. I did not change them from the last figure. They're identically the same. I didn't reprint them just because last time it was a real pain to paint these swords, and I think it came out pretty alright last time, and I don't really want to improve it in any significant way, so I just kind of kept them. It's also because maybe I don't have any of these pieces because they're brand new, and I don't have any more. But that's that. This is it. Season 3 is coming tomorrow. For me, it's coming tomorrow. For you guys, this is coming out the day of the actual release, which wasn't planned. I messed up the schedule. Alright? It's going to answer, Season 3 is going to answer a ton of questions like, you know, will they, won't they? Who's going to die? Where's Callum's neck? All these, does he have a neck? All these certain things will be answered maybe tomorrow, and I'm really excited to find out the answers to those questions. Maybe not the death one, so we're gonna figure that one out as we go, huh? But anyway, that's basically it for this minifigure. A lot of fun to make. A lot of fun to make all these minifigures. I hope the videos weren't too boring. I shoot these and edit them and release them on the same exact day, just to keep it fresh every day. So I really apologize if some of them weren't up to par. Let's have those credits take it away one more time, huh?